In today's trending story, social media personality Emman Atienza, daughter of TV personality Kim Atienza, has raised eyebrows with a viral dinner that reportedly cost over 130,000 pesos. However, there's more to this extravagant feast than meets the eye. It turns out this lavish event was just a playful joke during a friend's birthday celebration. The dinner was generously covered by her agency, and Atienza explains, the entire affair was meant to be a light-hearted prank among friends. Now, while the post has sparked a variety of reactions, ranging from sympathetic comments to scathing critiques on the social media personality. Yeah.
It's interesting because at the same time, you take a look at the reactions there. I think it can be understood based on like who's watching. Sometimes baka ma-offend sila because of the, I guess, the sensibilities with regards to it. And, for some, it may have seemed like, as it was meant like a joke, or they're having fun with it, maybe just playing with the figures and all of that. But for others, I guess I can understand as well some of the reaction with regards to it.
That's a problem with, putting your stuff out there on social media. You don't know how the people are going to react. Some are going to think it's funny, it's amusing, and then the others will think it's insensitive. It's a risk.
It's a risk. And it's highly dependent on what pausa, the context of the people who watch it. Like some people just immediately get it like, oh, haha, this is really funny. And other people will see it as, oh, this is so insensitive. There are people struggling in the country. Why?
Because at the end of the day, you don't know also you don't put out something that's trending or viral. It's like, oh, I'm going to put out viral content and expect it to go viral. Right? Sometimes you don't know what will go viral. You don't know what will trend. I mean, like we're seeing reactions there on screen about for those who have been offended by the post, but at the same time, for others, it is a joke that it is seen as something not as serious. So it's just one of those things that you don't know what people are going to latch onto. Like for example, just in this show, I didn't realize people would like watching me eat. Every time I've
I know your consumption shots are such a hit.
I did not know that would be a hit. So I mean, things like that. You don't know what people would latch onto based on the content that you put out. That minsan we don't know. Nakaka-offend naman tayo. It's not as if people put out content just to offend people.
Right. Maybe, we can be more careful with what we put out there, with what we post. Or maybe if you're like, let's say you're from the government, and then you have to be very careful with what you post out there, especially these extravagant displays.
I think it's more about having empathy when you think about the content that you put out, especially. Well, and I don't know how many people actually research the demographic of their followers, right? Like mahirap yun eh. Kasi sometimes you're just being yourself, and you don't control who follows you. So I sympathize with the unexpected reaction. Like for example, the creators who see it like, oh, I didn't realize it would affect it that much. I think it just goes to show you that sobrang unpredictable talaga yung social media.
Ang hirap, it's really a risk. But I think at the end of the day, we just have to think twice before we post something. Like be very, very careful with the content that we're posting on social media. Siguro tignan na rin natin our own selves, na ask ourselves na, may masasaktan ba ako if I post this, right? Is this going to be insensitive for other people?
Yeah. And, again, even if you think about it, minsan you don't know.
You still can't.
Di mo talaga alam yung reaction eh. So,
that's so true.
But at the same time, syempre, once the reaction is there, the responses also after are also going to be scrutinized, looked at, watched as well. So, again, I personally don't have that type of following, kaya I
can't relate either.
I can't relate to that as much.
I think naman that your consumption shots are safe.
Parang, the food is too good. I don't like that.
Alam mo, ang maiinis sa consumption shots mo, yung mga gutom.
Maybe, perhaps. But then, either way, again, just goes to show we do not know how sometimes the reaction will be on social media.